shop, they're bringing it to your house.
At the hospital.
That's not what he's saying. Cause I know that's not stuck this guy's head. Is like, this is my baby.
No, what?
So we're at the hospital. The female is about to give birth. There's people in the hospital. They actually help with the process when it comes to getting the baby out. Right. And that's what I think that's called midwife.
I always thought they're just called nurses, bro.
The hell? They have a different name.
I think that I don't.
I swear, I always thought it's just nurses. Do you know anything can be art depending on how you see it?
Anything
for real. Anything can be art depending on how you see it.
I know, but there's some people just taking advantage that you just. But a girl will post like a picture in in a bikini. So, oh, my body, me, you know what I'm saying? This is art. I'm like, how is that art? You're taking a picture in a mirror, in a bikini. I'm like, you're just trying to show off. At least be straight up, like, hey.
Yeah. I know.
Check out my body right now. I'm looking fire, and I'm saying like that type of caption. Man. I respect that.
So if it's like,
I'm not like a street nigga. Oh, I'm the head. You know what I mean? It's me. You're here. Nah, it's not like that. Whatever she wants to do, she wants to do. As long as we all understand our roles and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you wanna go work, go work. You wanna follow your dreams and shit. Hey, I'm gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? But at least you still know that I'm the man. You're the female than me. I'm the dad. I wish I'll be there, but you're more. You're made to take care of the kid, you know what I mean? Yeah. But nowadays, say that to girls, why you can't do that?
Why do I have to look after the kid?
Why? Like, you're not making sense.
I'm not staying in this.
When you drink water, yeah? You're thirsty for water. What makes you thirsty for water? Thirst, right? No, hold on. That didn't sound right. That don't sound right.
This guy said, with confidence.
Listen, that didn't sound right.
I didn't think that shit for water. I'm just, I'm like, no shit.
Hold on. That didn't sound right. What I meant to say.
36 now. We're back with another video. So in this one, it's gonna be similar topics. But we're gonna try to focus so the topic we're gonna be talking tonight is, are we just gonna be talking about the makeup one?
Yeah, man.
So on the makeup side, with me and today's society, and it's just the whole makeup, getting surgery, and you know everything that comes with the whole just changing yourself and just the naturalness of it.
Oh, you know you can turn that on.
You turn that off?
I'm already getting hot.
It's not hot.
Am I the one getting hot?
I'm not getting hot.
Today we'll be discussing about makeup. What was the other one?
Oh, and surgery. Yeah,
surgery.
And surgery, man.
What was the other one? There was one more.
That's pretty much just changing.
Oh, traditional and traditional
male and female
and modern, yeah. So 3 topics. So what we're gonna start with is makeup.
Makeup.
We'll start with Dino, man. Din, what do you think?
I'm in the middle. Why is this guy trying to throw me at?
What does it matter? I already introduced.
I didn't really say it matters, but
hey, man.
To me, I'm saying to me personally, I see no point in makeup. I mean,
why, Dino? Why?
Bro, it just doesn't. Imagine yourself. Just put yourself in this situation. You wake up in the morning. Now hold on, my face is not enough, bro. I gotta put another one. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put a mask on. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the way my natural look is. Let me put more, you know. This shit is drag. I've seen girls sweating, you know, they're just having the worst day. I was like, make her just rest, bro, you know what I mean? Because like, let's say on a hot day, she's sweating. Have you seen a girl sweat with makeup on?
I've seen it.
It looks bad.
But some makeup is, it doesn't go with the sweat, like it stays on it.
Like it shines, bro.
Waterproof, bro. They got waterproof makeup. Was it waterproof?
They got waterproof makeup.
It could be resistant or it could be something
like that, yeah. Where they can put water and nothing will happen.
Yeah. You can get in the swimming pool and come out with makeup intact.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
all good.
What?
It's a thing. You didn't
Take
know
some
that?
test.
Nah, I need to
Bro,
research.
this guy's delayed, bro.
So just can work with makeup in the water.
I think there's if there's waterproof
It's,
makeup.
I don't think it's called waterproof, but I think it's something like
Nah, man, that's messed up.
I don't know the
Oh
exact name.
no waterproof. Like
I don't I don't know the exact name, but they can pretty much go into water. They can even swim, bro, and nothing will come out.
That's not good.
But
You
That's
know?
not good.
I'm not sure what that is. So if
I don't know.
But
So how
yeah,
do they
do you know
remove it?
why do you not like it?
If water doesn't
Besides-
remove, how do they remove?
Oh, they must have some sort of
with the alcohol wipage thing.
yeah, they must have some special, liquid for
What
it.
you saying?
I was gonna say, why specifically do you not like it? Like,
It's not like I
what's-
do not like it. To me, I just feel like a waste of time. It's like I don't mind
What do
it.
you mean waste of time?
To you?
It might, yeah, to me.
Well, obviously to you, it'd be a waste of time because you don't put
Nah,
it.
listen, nigga. I've been in situations where I have to wait for someone.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, I'm putting my makeup on.
So it takes too long, yeah.
I'm like, wow. Give him time.
Let me get this straight. You don't like it because time wasting, and what was the other reason?
It's unnecessary, bro.
Unnecessary. Why is it unnecessary?
So it takes too long.
It's not that.
No.
At first, you look like you look. What are you trying to look for? A doll? Hmm? This, what are you trying to look like? I understand to them, it's like, I understand if you do like occasionally. Like,
I've
let's say, for
heard
example,
that some of them put it on, like they might have some acne coming up, and so they try to cover that up. So for some, it could be covering up.
there's some that they don't have anything on their face, they just put it.
Yeah, and for some, it's that. Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's a girl thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, there's times where it's just unnecessary. I understand, let's say, for example, you're going to prom or something, wedding, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do your thing, you know, you want to look all clean.
So
But
why is it
there's people that
important
do it every
then?
time they go to work.
Do you know?
Hmm?
Why is it important then when there's
I'm
special
saying,
occasions?
because like, obviously everyone has feel like special and shit. Went to a prom, you know, wedding.
Mm.
Hey, that's you.
So
You know,
guess
because girls wanna. It's like styling your hair. You know, you wanna style your hair a certain way. You know what I mean? Put the makeup, put it on. It's you. But there's people that put it on every day to go to work. Wake up in the morning,
Nah, that's good. That's crazy.
every day. I'm like, damn, that time you put in the I'll be sleepy, man. I said, look, man, the girl, yeah. Man, the girl go to the same work, yeah.
Mm.
So for example, I wake up around 8, yeah. I mean, let's just work start 8.
Yeah.
So you gotta wake up, let's say for example, maybe an hour earlier. Me personally, I don't wake up an hour earlier, you know what I'm saying? But she probably would. 30 minutes just, you know, getting ready, makeup. I understand girls, gotta be clean up majority of the time and then guys, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Just cool. But I feel like makeup takes a big part of that. She's putting that on, eyes red because he didn't get enough sleep. Me, that 30 minutes, I'm sleeping, bro. You know what I mean? They just put stress on them for nothing,
Oh yeah.
Extra stress on yourself for nothing. You could be
What
taking
if
that.
what if they enjoy doing that though? Would you call that
There's no
stress
problem.
anymore?
Nah, there's no problem. The thing I'm saying is like, you telling me someone enjoys it every time they wake up every day, put it on, and just go to work.
Some people call it art. So in some sense,
I'm done with that
they
phrase. There's
they
too much
do-
shit.
they
People are
do
trying to get
enjoy-
away with saying art.
Mm.
Girls, there's so much shit, girls, trying to get away with by saying
People are
this is
getting
art.
away with calling everything art.
Say jump cut, say jump cut right now.
Well, what's the everything?
I've seen some messed up, like, see a girl post like like maybe a naked, like, naked body on Instagram.
Mm.
Or just like maybe sometimes they might blur.
Naked body on Instagram.
Yeah, like, but they might blur. Like, see how they take them photos, like, sexy photos and like in the flowers and shit. Maybe it's naked.
I
or
thought
something.
that'd be against the Instagram.
Nah, they're not showing the parts. They might like cover the part with like
Oh,
some
yeah.
flowers or some shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Let's say for example in a yellow yellow flowers.
Oh, okay,
See them
okay.
like
So
yellow
that's sort of
photos they take.
that's so it's like
But she's naked, yeah, so they cover like the private parts with like
Yeah.
Mhm.
like flowers and shit.
Mm.
I'm like, so Cheese it. They're like,
That's art.
they're like, this is art. I'm like, how's that art? You know,
Anything can be. I reckon anything can be.
there's
art.
girls out here posting like, obviously like photos in the bikini and shit. Yeah.
Do you know
And then-
anything can be art depending on how you see it?
Yeah,
Not
anything
for
can
real.
be
though.
art.
Anything can be art depending on how you see it.
I know, but there's some people just taking advantage of that to just. But a girl will post like a picture in a what? In a bikini. So, oh, my body, me, you know what I'm saying? This is art.
Mm.
I'm like, how's that art? You're taking a picture in a mirror,
Mm.
in a bikini. I'm like, you're just trying to show off. At least be straight up, like,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah. I know.
check out my body right now. I'm looking fire, and I'm saying like that type of caption. Man. I respect that.
So if it's like you know the why.
Yeah, and then
post over
be
there,
straight up with it. You
but
know what I
yeah,
mean?
you know being straight
No.
with it.
No, she's showing your ass like, oh, my body's art or something
It's
like
like-
art.
It's like putting a lot of makeup and just be like, oh, just a little touch up.
Yeah.
I'm like, just say what it is. That's a whole cake on your face.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So Kevin, like,
Man,
how do you see the whole makeup thing, man?
Me, I like art, but not art, that type of art.
yeah, that ain't art.
With me, because I like the naturalness. I reckon, like, also the little bad parts can be beautiful too.
Well,
And
you
then
honest,
it depends how you view it too, because I feel like everyone just tries to perfect. Oh, I gotta have my eyebrows this way.
Yeah.
Or I gotta have my chin done this way. And like, yeah, I'm not saying you can't do that. If you wanna go and get yourself something crazy or even one eye or whatever. Not one eye.
One.
But just- Do you know? I've seen some weirdest things, just not on makeup itself, but just people doing the surgery little thing too. But back to the makeup, and then it's just, for me, I like the natural part. Like, as less you could have,
Say
it's
something
better
to
for
me on
me.
my ass right now.
Because then if you have less,
Ooh.
then you're more truthful to what you are really, like, or what your natural self
And the
is.
side effects here, the crazy, because like I feel like once someone puts like a makeup on you, like for too long, you go back to your natural face. You notice the flaws.
It looks
I
fake.
think that's
Oh,
what's wrong
yeah.
with like with the
Yeah.
whole
It means
girl.
that
That's why they never leave makeup. Because after you get used to that cleanness, and
That's a
shit.
good point. Actually.
And then you go back to
your
your-
point.
Have you ever put on a filter on Instagram?
Mm.
And then you remove the filter. Oh!
So hey,
You're like, oh damn. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You're like, oh damn. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I feel like with girls, yeah. Put makeup on in real life for too long, you go back to your natural face. Like, shit, nah, bro.
Mm.
I can't go out like this. You know, you're used to that perfection.
Yeah.
Trying to cling to that perfection. Forget that you're damn human. You know, we get pimples, we get all kinds of shit.
That's actually a solid point. Because honestly, I don't have a major issue with people that want to put it on, but it's just like you have to realize the major negatives to it. It's like you just said. It's like you put it on, you feel good in that moment. You know, like I look so beautiful right now. I look hot.
Yeah.
It's like when you go wipe it off, yeah, and you look in the mirror, you're like, damn, that's not how I was looking the whole day, you know. And then you start realizing, like,
Shit, I'm not good enough. See how girls
you start
girls,
questioning, like,
they
they
man,
insecure like
I wish my eyebrows looked like that, you know. I wish my
naturally,
I wish my skin was that flawless like that, you know.
Yeah.
You're right. So that point is solid. I never saw it like that, but that's actually a major issue for real,
That's what I'm saying.
you know.
Especially girls, see how they always trying to look good and everything. After coming back from that, it's like, shit, I ain't shit. Now I'm have to stick behind this mask, you know.
So is that how you both feel about
That's how it
surgery
is.
as well?
Surgery, I feel like depends. Let's say, for example, if someone been in an accident, you
Mm.
kind of need that. You know,
Yeah, you need that.
you know, like your face, maybe anywhere in your body,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's messed up.
Oh no, we're not talking about that kind of surgery. You know, surgery in terms of like,
Tryna make
man,
your-
I don't like how my lips look. Let me enhance them.
I'm against that.
There's a side effect.
My
to
nose is too it's too sharp. Let me
Nah,
flatten it a
nah,
little bit. You know?
If you did something that you can't change,
Mm.
and then you need surgery to really like take it back to its normal or some sort of normal,
Yeah, I
then
don't
do that. But when it's like, oh, I want like little 5 inches cut down here, or I want to make this a bit longer, then it's just like there's no reason for you to do that. You just do that for the sake of wanting to do it.
Yeah.
And from that part, it's just I don't really see why you need to do that, why you need to change, unless you're given the you have to do it. So,
Right.
you break your leg, you gotta fix that. You gotta get surgery to fix that.
Yeah.
And that's the reason for you to
to
get that. Because
definitely.
if you don't do the thing, then you obviously won't be able to have that normal. Your normal part.
Yeah, bro, that's what I've been saying. It's like surgery, when it comes to surgery, you just.
There's ones that are necessary, like it's definitely meaningful. You need that, you know what I mean? And then there's ones where like, nigga,
What was that?
What was that?
wasn't that you?
Yeah, but what was that?
What?
Where he,
What was that?
You moved his leg and put it over there. It made a noise.
No. My leg's been there. I don't know what that noise was, but yeah.
Did a surgery like these new modern surgeries, you know. Nose, you gotta change. You know, the other one, eyes, they gotta change.
Why'd you say it like that?
Why do you think I'm looking at
I said,
But you know what I mean?
yeah, you know,
gotta change.
Yeah, you know what I mean, you know.
yeah.
That it's like it's unnecessary because over time your body changes. You know, if you put some fake stuff going on, it's like you gotta keep going to service. See how cars go to service?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
Your
that's
body
not-
changing over time, so you're gonna keep going back so they can adjust it to how your body is now or whatever like that. You know, what I mean? It's just like why just put yourself in that position?
Just easier. Just
The ones that kill me is the ab one.
Oh,
The
no.
what?
The lazy thing is like,
Wait, which one?
not getting surgery on abs. Like,
You got
nigga,
little-
nigga,
Oh,
that-
abs.
Little
Oh,
blocks
yeah.
on it. Nah.
Yeah, the abs and the biceps look very, but it look like a little, like a potato. They just put it right there, you know. Nah, it's not it.
nah, bro, nah.
It's like this glass they you know.
So the thing in
It
it.
doesn't look right. So
Well, that's just when it comes to like the whole makeup thing and just the surgeries, they're similar in a way.
honestly, bro, it's your life. You do what you want.
Yeah.
But there's certain things you just have to think deeply about because, like, especially the surgery part, you know, once after you get it, that's when you start realizing, like, damn,
The problem,
I didn't really need this, you know, because during that time when you go get it, you don't accept yourself. You know, you're like, oh man, I'm not good enough. But you know, we're humans, we grow, right? So you get to this stage where you get comfortable with yourself, and then you start realizing, like, maybe I didn't actually need it. You know, I'm just fine the way I am, and sometimes it's too late to realize that. Too late.
That's bad when it's too late.
You know, start regretting shit, but it's already been done.
they
So.
always gonna people that get surgery. I know later in the years gonna regret it. You know what I mean? You get like, let's say for example in your 40s, going to 50s. Why you think gonna still want that big ass? You know what I'm saying? No. You wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? You're a grown person. You wouldn't want that anymore. You know what I mean? But like you're putting yourself in a situation
I
where
never really thought about like
people only think about now.
Yeah.
It's good to think
That's
about
what I
now,
was
live the
saying.
moment.
That's what I
But
was saying. When you're going through tough times, in that moment, that's when you wanna make all these decisions.
to some, it's not even tough time. Just have fun.
Yeah,
live
well,
the
for
moment.
some it's the culture, the influence.
my body, my rule.
Oh, everyone is doing it, and it looks
Yeah.
good. Like,
So
let me go do it, you know. But then when you do it, it's like stuff go wrong, and you're like, damn.
And it's a lot of money. It's not cheap
Oh,
stuff.
Oh,
it's
those
not cheap.
surgeons are eating good.
It's not cheap.
those, I think that's what you call them, the profession.
Surgeons or something.
Surgeons, yes,
Yeah,
surgeons,
they're eating like, damn.
good money.
I'm like, just some of the guys, you can work out or even, do a little ab one, you can literally work out and get those abs.
Nigga doesn't want to work out. Nigga wants abs that can stay there for life. You
Even
know?
for like girls,
Even
like,
when he eats,
Everyone is eating McDonald's, you know. It's abs still. Just chilling.
looks funny. Jamina Tumbo, like guys, but it's like,
Man, it doesn't look right.
it's just why.
And so, you know how we're talking about like traditional and modern. What was it? Traditional and modern
Male traits, female male traits.
male. How can I word this? Traditional and modern ways of thinking, I would say. Yeah. Which one is better for us?
I would just say
I don't know if that's a good way to put it together, but I'm just trying to, because obviously there's positives and negatives to both, right? But the way things are going at the moment, yeah, which one do you think we need the most?
dating one.
Huh?
The dating traits. I mean, I reckon like the dating, that part just.
Which
And
one
we
was
need-
that?
we
Which
need-
one?
So there's obviously traditional and modern, yeah. Modern is how we're living right now, and traditional is obviously, our past, and not our past, but like the way people used to live back then, You're talking about dating, yeah. In modern day dating and traditional way of dating, you believe that which one of these two should be implemented in a relationship, perhaps? I don't know. I think that's the better way to word it.
Oh, that's a. Yeah. To me, I just reckon the dating is changed, but when it comes to which one's better or which one it could work.
Oh, the one now is messed up. That the
I
one now
reckon
is
the
not
one.
better.
I reckon
Why is the one
in the
now messed
past.
up?
I reckon it.
Man,
So here's the question. The question is,
man.
because because I feel like I was kind of rambling around trying to get the question together, but I feel like the clearer question is this: when it comes to relationship, yeah, which one is better for a relationship, the traditional way or the modern way of living? You know.
We can explain.
And obviously,
Yeah, I can
traditional.
actually-
When we're saying traditional, we're also thinking about how the male is the head of the house, or he's the provider. The woman is the nurturer, and usually they look after their home. They make their home grow and stuff. Modern way is like, hey man, 50-50, you do your part, I'll do mine, and then we come together, we make things work. And it's like there's no head of the house. There is, everything is equal. And yeah, that's how I see it.
For me personally, I take the traditional way, but I take out the part where the woman, like the girl, gets like options. You know what I mean? She can go to work if she wants to. She can stay home if she wants to. Doesn't have to be mandatory. Oh no, she's staying home. No.
Yeah.
But even the modern, I want the traditional way where like the man is the head,
Why?
the girl is the. Bruh, okay. A guy is a born leader
Okay.
when it comes to like to put a guy and a female, in a household. That's how he works properly. Where you got 50-50, it all depends on the people too, you know what I mean? But in this modern, people are all influenced, they're all about 50-50. I can't let my man, overtalk me, I can't let him, make me do this. But a nigga just asking some simple shit, Like girls, like, not all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking the majority over here. But what I'm saying is 50-50 is cool. If people, like, if girls were like, obviously I'm saying there's some situation where 50-50 is good. Like, it works for certain people.
Yeah, definitely.
But majority of people, it doesn't.
Okay.
Why? Because if you're 50-50, majority of girls, like, they may not know this, but they may know. But a girl will say she wants this guy, yeah? Oh, I want a nice guy, blah, blah, blah. But then they go for the other guy. Why do you know that? Because that nigga shows, like, he could be a leader. Someone she can follow. And that guy is, like, is under you, kind of. I was like, how's someone under you gonna lead you? You know what I mean? So 50-50, you got...
So it pretty much depends on
the person. Because there's girls that actually, like, understand the 50-50.
Yeah,
And some don't, They're all about this new modern, I can't let my man, talk me. I can't let my man tell me what to do. A nigga might ask me, can you go get me something at the grocery?
What?
What, me? What? Me? What? What do you think I am?
have to make you settle.
Why a nigga just asking some no shit, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll take the traditional way, whereas, you know, where the guy is the head, known as the head. It should be, it should always be like that, you know? But for me personally, I feel like if I ever, like, get in a relationship here, I'll just I'm not like a strict nigga. Oh, I'm the head, you know what I mean? It's me, you're here. Nah, it's not like that. Whatever she wants to do, she wants to do. As long as we all understand our roles and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you wanna go work, go work. You wanna follow your dreams and shit. Hey, I'm gonna support you, you know what I'm saying? But at least you still know that I'm the man, you're the female. If I were to have like a kid, you know, obviously you're better at like nurturing the kid than me. I'm the dad, obviously I'll be there, but you're made to take care of the kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nowadays say that to girls, why you can't do that?
Why do I have to look after the kid?
Why? Like, you're not making sense.
I'm not staying in these.
You give birth to that kid.
That's good.
You know more how to take care of the kid than me. You know, especially when they're really, really young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't really. But girls nowadays, they're all over. They realize this shit when they get older. Though. Whenever they get like in the late 30s, 40s, that's when they want to settle down. Oh, yeah.
50-50.
I was wild in my young days. You know, it never works, bro. Because if you're 50-50,
I've realized
like
that.
I say, it depends with people.
I realized that the modern way is like society wants all of us to be equal in everything, which is somewhat impossible, right? And so that's why I like the traditional way of when it comes to dating. I like the traditional way because, like you said, as long as the guy, I understand my role and the woman understands her role, I feel like it just works better for the relationship instead of trying to switch things around where, like, it's not bad to do it sometimes, but when they're trying to make it like a constant thing where we switch things around, you do what a man can do and the man does what the female can do constantly.
It doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And the whole idea of equality in everything as well, well, it depends, but usually equality in everything also cannot work.
Yeah, it can't work.
Like that's just impossible.
What people don't understand, yeah, we're equal, but different. You know what I mean? The same things a girl can do that I can't do. The same things that I can do that a girl can't do. She can give birth. I can't do that. You know what I mean? She can take care of the kid better. I can't really.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying all niggas can't. You know, there's certain situations where you really have to. You gotta do your best, but you can't really do it better than like a female. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a female can't raise like okay, let's say a female can't raise a boy. She can take care of him, you know, nurturing, but she can't raise a boy to be a man. You know,
A woman.
yeah, I mean, a woman can't really raise a kid like a guy, a boy to be a man. Then a
Right.
father would.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a father wouldn't raise.
Okay,
the daughter
just to get it
better.
straight, that doesn't mean that a woman cannot nurture, cannot
No, that's what I'm saying. She can do that.
she can,
better.
you know, she can make you grow, right? But she can't make you grow as a man.
Yeah, she can't turn into like a man, you know, mentality, man.
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
I feel like with just the
See what
whole
I'm saying?
one thing that traits that men have is just the leadership
Yeah, the leadership.
traits, and
Yeah.
from that nurturing and just leading the child on, it all comes plays a part, and together it literally completes the child. And then from understanding your roles with a man does that, or a man can do this better than the female, not really better, but like just be able to do those things effectively than the female can. And we obviously with the men, I can't obviously have a kid. I can't have a kid.
Yeah,
But with the female, they can have a kid.
Mhm.
So it's like now how you're saying nowadays everyone's trying to make everyone the same.
No,
and everyone's
I
trying to
feel
do
like the
that.
guys are chill, bro. Just the girls, since they're getting this equality thing, they kind of dragging it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Giving power, they just want everything.
They want like, obviously, niggas are chilling, bro. You know, majority of niggas in relationship, we're chilling. You
See,
ask-
Kevin, obviously, in your relationship, how do you think it's more like? Is it more traditional or more modern, or is it both?
Oh, it's more. I think it's more true. We have both traits. When it
Yeah.
comes to the dating, just the fundamentals of dating, it's a traditional way. But when it comes to all these other little things like paying 50-50, I don't mind doing that. But it's not like if she says pay 50, I'm gonna be like,
In the ring.
Like I wouldn't say I don't wanna pay the whole thing. We can go 50-50. So the option is there. And then like just those type of things, it's like I know my roles, she knows her roles, obviously trying to work it and find out what those things are. But like at the end of the fundamental levels, we know that we obviously, she can't beat me up, or I'm not gonna obviously beat her up.
Yeah.
And now just to kind of explain that, just we can't do the same thing. And from that, understanding that it does make a big difference. And from
It's just the Western way, bro. Just want everything, bro.
so I feel like with it, from the fundamental level, I feel like with me, we have the traditional aspect of just, I'll do this, or I'll do that, or I can be able to think more logically, or she can be able to think more emotionally. And then just understanding that it just makes it a lot easier, because then we're not trying to force this into this or force that into that, because then it becomes chaotic and you can't.
Yeah. That's how it all depends on the person, man.
Yeah, it all depends on the person and communicating. If someone wants to go 50-50 and you don't like it, then you don't like it.
Yeah, I guess. Right.
Then you don't like it. But overall, on the fundamental levels, we go both
way.
traditional and modern.
Sweet. One of the other things that...
Has this nigga answered that question? Have you answered?
You can answer that question.
Yeah, I did. I said how I'm more traditional because of how people want us to be switch things,
So what would you take from the traditional and the modern?
What would I take from traditional is the fact that I feel like the traditional way is just focused on the things that a man is usually good at, and so they allow a man to do what he does best, and a woman is allowed to do what she does best as well. I feel like that's mainly what the traditional way works, whereas the modern way is just focused on things being the same, equal in everything.
Yeah.
But they fail to understand that we're similar, but we're also different. And so things cannot be the same in that way,
That's true.
And so, you know how we're going to talk about the wage gap, yeah? It falls under that as well.
Yeah. Personally, the way I think about that.
First of all, one thing I was going to ask is, do you believe that the wage gap between the two genders exists, first of all?
No,
That's the first question.
If it exists, it's got to be more than thinking. I don't really pay that much attention to it. But personally, the way I think, if me and a female do the same job, you know what I'm saying? She does it better than me. She should get paid more. If I do a certain job, a female does, but she's not good at, or maybe she just doesn't do it as good as me, because maybe of physical differences, then I should get paid more. It's all about the person that's either doing better or like doing more, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be, she does better than me, I do less work, but I'll still get paid the same. That's not fair for anyone, So for example, we work in real estate here. She helps sell like, I don't know how much houses, and I sold less. Oh no, because I'm a man, I get paid more than her, even though she did more. That's just dumb, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't know why I don't really pay that much attention to it. But if it's like that, where we do the same job, the same amount of work, and I still get paid more than her, then I don't agree with it. But if it's the one where the girl pulls up to like the job I'm doing, she does it, but she doesn't do it as good as me, or she doesn't do as much as me. So maybe if you're talking amount of numbers, and I get paid more, and they complain about that, then that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If I'm doing most than you, then because I'm helping the company, whatever we're working for, gain more benefit from, I'm doing more, I'm benefiting them more than you. So why would they pay you the same amount I did?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. So I believe in whoever does better or does most gets paid more. You know what I mean?
So it's just on your performance,
performance.
Yeah. I don't know why that's. How does it work? This wage gap.
Before we get to me, I wanna hear what Kevin has to say.
Bro, I think the wage gap is huge. Bro, am I supposed to swear? Now I reckon because when it comes to just society itself, everyone is thinking, oh, I don't get paid. The teacher, you gotta because I think the wage gap is confusing in just a lot of ways. But when it comes to just like looking what's out there, majority of men take more high risk jobs, and those high risk jobs are paid. They get paid more. And so you can't be going around like, oh, men getting paid more. Obviously, they're taking more high risk jobs, and men are competitive as shit. So when it comes to like a corporate aspect of just you want to go from the start to become a CEO, and men will push through that and try to get to that point, but a female won't do that. They want to be comfortable. So that's why most females will go into teaching on a nurturing job. And like, if you put that all together and just figure it out how the age gap works, like the wage gap works. It's confusing, and there's a lot of things that people don't actually put in place. Because like at the end of the day, I would like to see 50% of the females working as a bricklayer.
Right.
But no one talks about that. But everyone wants to be a female doing all boss lady, boss this, boss that, getting 20K, 50K. Like, come on, like, what about the bricklayer that's working or the truck driver? Yeah. They don't talk about that.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of niggas are chill, but we don't be doing too much.
And no,
they're just watching on the sidelines.
And the guys are complaining. It's all the females. Like,
majority. It's the females bringing this.
What you said is so true. Because also I believe that it doesn't exist. Well, it exists if you don't look too deep into it, then it exists. But when you actually look too deep into it, you realize like, damn, it barely exists because, like you said, education is taken into account, occupation, position, times. I mean, hours of work, all that is taken into position. It doesn't fall into men versus women. It's about, the 4 things I just mentioned. And also, like you said, high-risk jobs, The higher risk the job is, the more you're going to get paid. The low risk it is, the less you're going to get paid. And that's how it works. For instance, like, if there's a guy, we also don't think about this, right? If there's a guy and a girl right here, and they're both doing the exact same job, if she's in her 20s or perhaps early 30s, right, she's most likely to have a child during that age, She's going to be giving birth, right? And so that time she takes off looking after the kid, you have to remember, a guy is probably at work doing overnight shifts. He doesn't have to look after the child. The mother is doing that. And so
they're gonna hit this nigga with the mother's job is
it's harder than
it's very hard.
Well, a mother's job is hard to look after the child. Yes, but I'm just giving a reason as to why a guy that is doing the exact same job as the female would get paid more. That time you're taking off looking after the child, he's working. So obviously he's gonna get paid more. And then at the end of the year, you're gonna look, you're like, why is the guy getting paid more than me? It's like,
that was a good example, man.
Huh?
No, that's actually a good example.
That's
actually
true.
good.
We're talking about wage gap. We're not talking about how much you can look at the end of the year.
That's how it works.
Overall, those things play into account. When females around 20s have a child, and that could be less, but the majority of females will obviously have a child, but obviously that's declining now.
Yeah, because you have to count hours worked. And when you actually go count your wage your salary throughout the year compared to the guy, he's gonna get paid more. Because that time you were off, you didn't get paid like that. And so he was getting paid. So obviously they're gonna say he got paid more. But people will say because he's a guy, he got paid more. It's like, nah. It's because you were off.
They be taking a month off, almost 9 months straight up. Nah, man, they're gone.
And also, I saw this thing where apparently, like, at unis, there's obviously those majors that the jobs obviously pay way more. So, like, there's engineering, there's, like, something called petroleum engineering. You know that title itself shows you, like, if you get a job in that, right, your wage would just be insane, And those are the kind of jobs that a guy is most likely to get into. It's like 80%.
It's like
But then you look at most females, she's not gonna be doing.
They want something like girly, job.
She's
You know what I'm
she's
saying?
gonna
Makeup
do.
artist,
She's possibly
Girls like
gonna
to
be
be
doing.
comfortable.
fashion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what's this popular job right now? What is it called? It's one where you look after kids. How is
it's
it
a
called?
midwife.
Daycare.
Oh well, there's daycare.
Oh, no,
There's
midwife is the one like
Midwife?
No, midwife is.
I think it's midwife.
there's
No, the baby, you deliver the baby, or you help out with the baby process, like
What?
Oh yeah.
pull the little thing out. Like there's actually a woman that pulls the little things out,
Mm.
and that's the job.
Pulls the baby out.
Yeah, I think it's midwife. I don't look down, but I think that's midwife. But I know, keep going.
What? Doesn't that shit happen at the hospital?
Nah, there's a
Nigga, I'm
There are
not.
people that can do it at home.
There's people that their job is to deliver babies, and that's called a midwife.
When he said delivers, he's not saying they took a baby from a shop, they're bringing it to your house.
At the hospital,
That's not what he's saying. Because I know that's not telling this guy's head is like, baby.
No, what?
So we're at the hospital. The female is about to give birth.
Mm.
There's people in the hospital.
Mm.
They actually help with the process when it comes to getting the baby out.
oh, shit,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
And that's what I think that's called midwife.
I always thought they're just called nurses, bro.
The hell?
Damn.
They have a different name.
I think that I don't.
I swear, I always thought it's just nurses.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, calling the midwife. It's about time.
midwife.
Nah. That's the first time I ever heard that word.
Oh, the job I was thinking about was social work. That's a popular job right now, and
Can I go get the bag?
yeah.
Go get the bag. And
And
these days, I don't like.
They're all good jobs, but you just have to see that certain jobs, they're just up there,
And a
And
lot of.
Petroleum engineering.
yeah, petroleum engineering, bro.
That sounds crazy.
That's what it was called, and apparently there's like 87% of males who do that. 87. So imagine, obviously it's not a lot of
Push
females.
that down to make it 50.
And then there's like mathematics and computer science and all that.
Oh.
Mostly men. It's like when you just listen to these jobs, you're like, man, whoever's doing this, they're getting banked, they're getting coins. You just know that.
Usually when you think about it, what is like the first thing that men think about when they get a job? Well, we're looking for a job. Which one pays more? What's the most I can I can get out of it?
Mm.
And then you literally battle through that. What I need to get
That's
that
a
job.
fair point too.
Other guys be like, oh,
Now, because another thing, yeah, when it comes to niggas, you know what I'm saying? Man.
Mm.
Man. When it comes to men, yeah, you don't go with the flow like girls, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're looking at a job, yeah, it's a good way to say it. You finish school. Once you finish school, you start looking for a job. Most niggas start like always thinking about their life type thing, you know what I mean? Because as a guy, you build your life, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So you're always looking at it, what job is gonna benefit me more, you know what I mean? But as for girls, yeah, they just be chilling. Oh, let me get a job. How much? That's good enough for me, you know what I mean? She goes and get a job.
It's like a little holiday for
Yeah,
until someone comes
gain
pick
some money,
up.
go on a holiday with their friends, maybe, just save up, or the bank book. Why do you think females
It's
like?
actually a fair point. I've never heard a guy say, or like a woman, they get asked like, what do you look for in a man? She will tell you he has money, he has a good salary and all
A
that.
little holiday.
When you ask a guy what he look for in a woman, I've never heard a guy say, I'm looking for a girl with money. That's so rare.
The rap, some lazy, even the lazy niggas don't even think like that.
I've actually never, I'm not even trying to prove a point here. I've actually never heard a guy, they will say, oh, she has to be nice, It's always some
Carrying, you know what I'm saying?
She's caring,
Yeah.
She's pretty and all that. I've never heard like she needs to have money. Like
Yeah, I've never heard that.
I've actually never heard that.
That's why you need to
Maybe it's
understand.
because like as a guy you're just expected to have your
Own thing done already.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying with girls, yeah. These friends I heard. Niggas build and girls move in. You know what I'm saying? There's that. A girl would just, get it like work at KFC, save up some money. Say, for example, go to Melbourne, spend the shopping, blah, 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 come back broke. She's good. She's going to go back to work, save up again, spend it again. Whereas for a guy, if you do that, that's definitely bad for you. Because,
that's bad.
there's no girl that's rich that's going to be like, I want that broke nigga. I want him to marry me.
Sugar mamas.
And then boom, you're living in this rich house.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you would do something like that.
Like, if you tell it to girl, yeah, they be like,
Hey, what do you mean by that, nigga?
They're like,
I'm
I want that house. I want all that.
Yeah,
Like, other
yeah.
girls be like, I don't want that. I need to build that myself. Or
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get someone
Especially
else to do it for me.
girls that are rich these days, they only want rich niggas, richer than them, a nigga that's making more than them.
That's why you just be disappointed afterwards.
That's what I'm saying. For guys,
You realize you're average.
it's different. That's why niggas go to this high risk job, because the higher the paying, that means that the better your life is, You can build your life quicker, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Get a house, mansion, blah, blah, do whatever you want to do. Build your life together. Whereas for girls, they just be waiting. Oh, that one nigga that's gonna come get me,
Just chilling here.
get married, you know what I'm saying?
Where this helicopter?
Your life is set. Whereas for you gotta be something like your ass nigga to get married by, like, Even in that situation, majority of the time, a nigga's still gonna try to find a way to. If a nigga just sits home, oh, my wife, she rich, bro, we good. No, it's like, it's something that's gonna hit you as a man. It's just, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta be doing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas to me, money is not really that big of a thing, It's like, it's becoming way more important than girls, but anything.
It's like,
Money is crazy.
I don't think girls, guys would ask about money because I got my own money. Like, at the end of the day, like, I want to really, if you can look after yourself,
like that.
wherever you go, then that's cool. But then I got my own, so I don't need, I feel like that's just the leaders. Like, being a leader and just men growing up different. Because as a man, you gotta build.
Yeah.
You gotta get the money.
Build
You
your
gotta
life.
work towards either a car or obviously a phone, a car, and then you gotta get the house.
Yeah.
But
Look,
the girl that is chilling.
with all that being mentioned, do you believe that money brings you happiness?
No, nigga. No.
Nah.
It may give you an
Short
easier
term.
life.
Short term.
Give me your bank details.
What?
Give me your bank details.
I said it.
I feel
might
like-
give you an easier life.
Money would make some things easy, but when it comes to just
Make something
happiness,
accessible, But doesn't bring you happiness.
Has money ever brought you happiness?
No, nigga.
Never.
it has.
That's
for me,
cap.
but it was short.
This man is lying right now.
Oh, you mean as in short term, not as in, hey,
Yeah.
I have money now, I'm a happy nigga for life. No, nigga.
Nah. You can't be happy forever. I'm just saying, like, has he ever brought you happiness?
Yeah, short term.
No, I don't think so.
Why, nigga, when you bought your
What?
car, you think you wasn't
That's
happy?
cap, bro.
When you bought your car, you think you wasn't happy?
That's different. Like, there's internal
That's money,
happiness
isn't it?
is different to I reckon external and internal happiness. There's two different things.
Right?
Like
Okay. Were you not happy internally when you got the car?
This nigga was a happy
Nigga, I was like, flat nine. Yeah.
They was like, hey,
But
that's black.
that's different.
Bring the black.
Like I think I was just happy not on the car. I was never happy on the car. I was
Nigga
happy with
lying.
that I got to that point to get the car.
That's true, that's true.
Like yeah, I got
That's
the car.
very true.
Like yeah, I got the car and yeah, I could drive it. But the point that all that
The
hard
process,
work
yeah.
and the process and just damn, it's finally here.
Yeah.
Then that's what made me happy. And I feel
Trust
like
me.
that's the internal aspect of oh damn.
So, could you argue that the car precisely brought you the happiness?
No,
It's the process that it is.
I just realized
It's the process of what? Getting
Of
what?
achieving it.
achieving it.
Achieving what?
Because I feel like
the car.
No, because
I'm not trying to beat around the bush right now.
I feel like if someone bought him the car, he would have been happy, but he won't be as happy as if he worked for it himself. You know what I mean?
Oh, that does explain a bit different.
You know what I mean?
Because
That's
then
like, Kevin is
comes
chill
to
right
the
here.
hard
I'm like, hey Kevin, see that car you been wanting? I bought it to you, bro. It's outside. And it's like, yeah, he's gonna be happy, he's gonna drive it, but
Man,
it's not, it doesn't feel the same as if you actually work
not
for it
answering the
yourself.
question.
It's not trying to drive it,
The
bro.
question is, right? I'm not talking about the process. I'm saying,
Did the car bring you happy?
did the car bring you happiness?
Nigga, you was happy, bro.
Nah,
I know you looked at that guy and like, yeah.
Nah,
I
I
did something.
wasn't really like, damn, like, God, like that's I'm happy as shit. No, I was just thinking of like, damn, I completed something. It was just like a symbol of like completion of like, damn, I worked 2 jobs.
Okay.
Went through the hard work and then damn, and the car just symbolized that.
So
my hard
you
work,
so you
yeah.
were not happy of that achievement.
Not happy, not like. It's not.
It was chill.
It's like yeah.
So you're telling me you got this car, you thought about everything that you went through, and you're just like,
It's an
cool.
achievement. It's an
Guys
achievement.
outside, you know.
It's an achievement. It's an
Right,
achievement, man.
the achievement. Were you happy about it?
Yes, nigga.
Relief.
What
relax.
brought that achievement? The car.
Nah, the hard work.
Yes, nigga.
The hard work was towards what?
But it's not to do with the car. It's not to do with the car. Yeah,
Alright, man.
the camera died. Alright, the
Coming
front
up,
will be good.
They
front
die
will be good.
on us. So use phone, you know. Sorry. You were saying that money cannot bring you happiness. No.
No.
You don't believe
I
so.
don't
Do you
that.
believe it's gonna bring you
I don't believe that.
I believe that money can bring you temporary happiness. You know, once you buy something, you feel, oh, like I'm happy about this, you know, but obviously it cannot last because no one can be happy forever. I feel like it's impossible. So
I think this.
I believe it brings that little, oh, I'm happy, man. I'm so proud of this. But then that cannot last because it's just a feeling, you know. Nothing lasts. So yeah.
Right, if I put it-
You don't believe so?
I believe that, yeah.
You don't believe so?
Bro, money gives you temporary happiness, yeah.
Oh, I just said that. Okay,
But not-
remove.
Yeah, I believe. If you put like that, I reckon I agree as well.
Yeah.
I think for me, I just focus on the long term part, and that's where, you know, you get the.
Do you think there's anything that can bring you long-term happiness?
Depends how long. Just if you're talking about there's nothing
Love
that
can bring you
give
long-term happiness.
there's nothing that can give you long term. Like if
Yes,
you're talking
yeah.
about from.
All right, let me give you a
0
time
to-
frame. How about a month? How about a month?
Yeah, you could be happy for a whole year.
No,
No,
Yes,
that's
man.
impossible.
You can't be happy.
That is
No.
impossible.
So what do you mean, like, happy as in? You're just happy.
Bro, you
you're
just
not,
know-
you-
you
you're
just
not going
know.
through anything else.
You just know when you're happy, like you can just feel it, like
Love can bring you happiness, nigga.
Huh?
Yeah.
life
Love.
or love can bring you
Yes,
happiness.
yes, love can-
Nigga, love is it's up and down.
So that's what
You
I'm
can't be
saying.
happy all the
What do
time.
you mean by happy? Do you mean like happy and then it ends? That one doesn't count. You mean like
Yeah,
happiness
obviously.
from-
Like
Yeah.
happy, like
Yeah.
from like you're talking about.
like today you're laughing,
everything is
you're
good.
happy.
No,
So
like
at the end of
everything
the
is good.
day,
You
you're-
feel scented. You feel nice, and you feel like I don't know.
You feel like
you.
on top of, you know?
So no,
Cloud
neg-
nine.
so no negative energy.
Yeah, you're happy, like
That's
happy.
what I'm happy. Like
But
right
this guy
now,
acting like he doesn't know what
Man,
happy
like
means.
right now, you went to work, you're tired. Obviously, you're not happy. That's what it felt.
Oh,
like.
that's what you meant.
And then
Yeah.
you feel like.
But there's something that can like keep bringing you happiness though.
Like what?
Like let's say for example, like I said, love. Love is an up and down
Yeah.
situation.
Why have you been in one?
Yeah, I know this guy.
Ah!
I know this guy bring this up. I know this guy bring this up. This guy.
What you gonna tell me about love? You ain't never been in one.
This nigga was about a relationship for 1 year. Yeah, relax. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a long time. Ask him, he will
That's
tell
a
you.
long time.
1
1
year.
year is
When
a
you pass that
long
1 year mark, you
time.
just like, man.
Long
Nigga
time.
said he made it. But love doesn't always have to be like you and your partner. You can have family.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or
Okay.
that.
That's why I say like you can't be happy. There's a lot of things that you need to do in order to have that happiness, and that involves being sad. Like you gotta realize it. You gotta like now and then you get it, and it's like on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're happy at an extended longer time, and then you're not happy, you'll be crushed.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
from I think like just being able to be at your lowest, at your best point, it kind of just allows you to understand what happiness is.
What makes
over time.
happiness? Sad, doesn't it?
Huh?
I feel like sad makes happiness. You know? You have to be coming from really sad to really appreciate happiness. You know what I'm saying? It's like you drink water.
What?
You,
What?
What is gonna make
I'm
you
trying to
happy?
explain. I'm trying to explain.
Alright. I was like, what? You drink
I'm
water?
trying to explain. You know,
Mm.
I'm trying to explain what I just said. That sadness, you know, brings happiness. You know what? It's like when you drink water. Yeah, you're thirsty for water. What makes you thirsty for water? Thirst, right? No,
It has to be the first
no, hold on. That didn't sound right. That don't sound right.
This guy said. This guy said. With confidence.
Listen, that didn't sound right. I didn't think that too.
For water. Just. I'm like, no shit.
Okay.
Nah, hold on. That didn't sound right. What I meant to say, makes you thirsty, yeah?
Mm.
Without that, you just drink water. Are you really gonna appreciate water like that? So when you look like you're really thirsty, yeah, and you drink water, you really appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of just, yeah.
Without like dehydration,
Oh,
will you really appreciate water?
I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Happiness, like sad.
Happiness.
brings
Okay.
happiness.
What? Pretty much what you're saying is sadness is what makes you appreciate happiness. But you can't say that sadness is what brings happiness, because sadness cannot bring happiness. When
Yeah,
you're
it
sad, you're sad.
Yeah, you can. If there was no sad, nah, let's.
You're happy, you're happy.
If there was no sad,
You don't go happy, sad. It's like, man, I'm happy, sad right now. Like,
No, that's the thing.
that's psychopath behavior, bro.
I'm saying, like, I could be happy right now. You know, why would I say that? Because I've been sad before. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
You can be.
Bro, this whole topic has to be first in that clip, bro. Dino, what you're trying to say is this.
This nigga.
Sadness is what makes you appreciate happiness, because you know that feeling of being down. So when you get that speck of happiness, you're like, damn, this feels great.
Yeah, that's
so you appreciate it more.
Yeah, that's why
But
it brings
Dino,
us to
sadness cannot bring happiness.
Okay.
No, like,
After he leaves.
Let's say you're at a funeral.
This nigga, dragging.
Oh yeah, you see what this is going on? Everyone
Yeah.
there, everyone is crying, sad, and crushed. Oh, I'm happy, man. You see Dino just chilling there. You know, I'm very happy to be here. You know, I'm happy this man is gone. Bro, go be looking at this guy like, what?
what the?
You know what I mean? Like, I see where you're coming from.
He said, happiness can be long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can be long. But what brings happiness? You have to be coming from sad. You know what I'm saying? From that angle to really appreciate. That's what I'm trying to
That's
say.
what I just said.
Man, you didn't say that.
I said I appreciate it.
This nigga got me over here losing words and shit.
This man said, what brings thirst? Thirst, right? I'm like,
You dragged me. I noticed that split moment. I was like, oh shit.
you realize that? Damn,
I
what
realized.
did I say?
Damn.
You don't even realize. Damn, it's been an hour already. Yeah.
Anyway.
I can actually conclude
Hmm?
on like what we spoke about.
Yeah. Do you remember everything we spoke about?
Alright, so first one was makeup, second was surgery. Then we went to traditional and modern,
as well.
and then we went to wage gap. Then
Money, happiness, blah blah blah.
and then money. Yeah, money, like that's money. So I will start with makeup. For me, I have no issues with what a person chooses to do with their own body. I have no issues with that. I'm just saying, at times you have to realize the effects of what you're doing. And obviously, one of the points that was made was that makeup can actually make you realize your flaws even worse than you did beforehand. You know, once you remove the makeup, you realize like, damn.
Worse. That word.
Yeah, that's the word.
Worse.
Yeah. Oh man, don't doubt me, man.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird.
That's the word.
It's weird.
Yeah. So once you remove the makeup, that's when you realize like, damn, I don't look as pretty as I did before.
Now you was ugly. Not even ugly.
But yeah, that was the point I made about that surgery. In terms of surgery, was the same thing, but I feel like surgery is a lot worse because I feel like once after people get it, or perhaps after years have gone past, is when people realize like, damn, maybe I didn't actually need it, and I feel like the regret sometimes can even make people self-destruct and all that. So I feel like surgery is just way deeper than just makeup itself. But they all fall into the same category. Anyways, what was the next one? Traditional and modern. When it comes to relationship, I feel like traditional way is probably better because it focuses more on the fundamentals that a man has and also the fundamentals that a woman has, and it's important that both genders or both sex understand their main roles, because once we start twisting things around, that's when other problems start arising and all that. So yeah, and then we went to gender wage gap.
Wage gap, yeah.
I believe that stuff does not exist because you have to look deep into the education, the occupation, the position, the hours that people are working and all that, and also the choice. That's the main factor, the choice. Which industry are you going into? And what's the importance of that industry, And that will determine your pay and all that. But people don't look too deep into that. They just look men, woman. Oh, yeah, men are paid more, so F men.
Yeah.
That's the main issue. But yeah. And then what was the other one?
Happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah.
I believe money can bring you temporary happiness, but obviously, just like with everything, a feeling is something that can come and go, and so nothing can last forever. It can bring you that little just, oh, I'm happy, but then yeah, other things happen and you get sad.
Yeah, I believe makeup is unnecessary. It takes time. It's necessary. It makes girls, if they're what's that word? Insecure of themselves. Now they're even more insecure. The side effects of makeup is crazy. You know what I'm saying? See yourself with makeup and then remove it. You're like, shit. Damn, this me? You know what I mean? It just messes up. So now you just want to keep that perfection. Especially
right.
people in social media these days.
Oh, surgery.
Yeah, that one is. I don't know. I agree with it. Unless you've been in an accident or something, gotta kind of have to do it. But if you have like the choice thing, you gotta change parts of your body. It's unnecessary because over time your body changes and that. It's like you're gonna require service every time after a certain amount of changes. Go back to the doctor. I'll take traditional plus some modern because the modern part that I'll take will be where the female gets more options. She could work, take care of the kids or do whatever. She gets all these choices as long as we all understand our parts. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to fight over who's gonna do what. It just doesn't make sense. No wonder a lot of relationships don't work out these days. What was that?
Gender wage gap.
That one, like I said before, it all depends on who does the most. You might put up with the same job I do. You do it better. Hey, you get paid more. Because it's not fair, bro. If like I'm doing less, you're doing more, you're sweating more, and I get paid the same amount as you or more, that's not fair. That's not equality though that you're fighting for. You know what I mean? What was that?
Happiness is money.
Temporary, yeah. Money's gonna bring you some happiness.
Say that again.
You know when this nigga tells me to repeat some shit, I know I either said it funny, I didn't say it right.
Say it again, bro. They didn't catch it.
Money brings you temporary.
You have to slow down. They said temporary.
Yeah, happiness.
Yeah, continue, man. Yeah, you said it right.
I know what you be
First
doing.
time you sounded a bit temporary. I'm like, whoa.
Like, I don't know.
It's temporary, man. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, it brings you short-term happiness. You know what I'm saying? If you believe money's gonna bring you happiness, you're tripping, man. Cool, it gives you access to a lot of things, you know. Give you access to a lot of things that majority of people don't have access to. But the easier you get things, the less fun it is too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're not really, you know. So yeah, short-term happiness, but it makes your life a bit easier, I feel like. What was after that?
That's it, man.
Oh, you heard my part? That's my summary. Now we're off to Kevin.
Why you so?
Kevin.
Alright, so summarizing this, if I
Just
could bring
realized
the
we're all
topic.
wearing black and shit. Damn, bro.
The topic,
I
I
am
mean,
fucking-
not the topic. So I'm just gonna summarize my points of where I spoke to. So if I kind of just missed some points, and I could just, you can kind of hear it a bit more. Yeah. So the first one was.
But why did you say yeah like that?
Oh. So the first, what was the first one again? The eight.
Makeup.
Oh, makeup. To me, I've got a girl, and with makeup, I like it to be natural. Well, you know, she can do her own. I don't really mind, but I like to see that it's gonna.
Why do you sound like that? Just
No, she's gonna do her own, but I like to see that, and
I
from
think I
me.
sounded British for a second.
But, anyways, so for me, it will be with the makeup. I don't like the makeup. I like the naturalness of it. So whenever you wanna do you wanna add in like a little thing or whatever, then to me, it's just you gotta be natural. And with the next part was, what was the next part?
Surgery.
So the next part with the surgery, that goes with it's similar thing as well too. It's gotta be natural. And if you have a reason like you go to an accident, then that's an understandable reason to actually do that. And that's pretty much it. So like with makeup and the surgery, it's kind of similar. So the naturalness, but if it's understandable, then blah, that's okay. And the next one will be wage gap.
Wage gap, yeah.
The wage gap. So the wage gap is bull. For me,
Guys, passionate about this one.
so I'm passionate about it because I've heard bro. I would like to see a female doing some bricklaying thing, like stacking them up, and then they can probably just have an appeal about why they're not getting paid enough as a man. Because like at the end of the day, it's confusing, and like we can't really argue on who's paying more.
How much
who's
does
getting
Rick
paid.
have to pay, man?
They get paid a lot, but that's an average nigga for a boss lady.
Yeah.
When it comes to like things make you happy, I don't short term and long term. I feel like money can make you happy short term. So when you feel some sort of relaxation, accomplishment, and then after that, they don't really have it. It's gone. But then with me, I think money can make you happy to some extent, and that's short term. But when it comes to my sort of where I view happiness, it's gotta be some long term. Then, yeah, money doesn't do that to me, and I think it's the short term. So yeah, that kind of ends that.
That concludes the video for tonight. You know, hopefully those.
Gonna be nervous at the end.
Hopefully those summaries. I had a feeling there were 5.
No, I feel like this episode 4, bro.
No. Oh, you're talking about episode. That's what you meant. The topics.
Before.
Yeah, hopefully the conclusions were not not too long, too boring. But yeah, that's it for today. It's been Moses, Dino or DBRAZY, and Kevin or MISFIT Beats. I always forget that MISFIT word, bro, for some reason. But yeah, it's been another episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any topics that you'd like us to explore on, you can always DM us or comment or whatever it is that you can do to get the word across. You can do that. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today, I guess. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Oh yeah, we can just show also things that we're doing. So when it comes to clothing, music, and dance, we also, share a bit more of that. So on the Insta, you could check the description where you can check where it says what's new, and then you can see what the three of us or what we're doing on just the latest. So I'm gonna be updating that. If you wanna see anything that MISFIT's doing, see that Mo's doing, you got anything that
This guy doing, bro.
What?
What was that?
What?
What was that? Like, what was that, bro?
I can't sing my brand.
you can check it
I have free
on Instagram.
speech, nigga.
You got free speech? Yeah?
There's no free speech in Australia, is there?
CG.
No, there is.
What?
You sure?
Yeah, there's free it's to some extent.
Oh yeah, yeah. I knew that.
In America, you can say whatever.
Yeah, in
Hey,
America there's free speech.
in America, you can literally rap
In
about
Australia, I
whatever.
don't think there's.
freedom of speech.
CG.
Yeah, bro.
What's the certain things I can't say?
Yeah.
There's
Like
certain
what?
things-
Whoa. Yeah, certain things just know.
How would I know which is what?
Oh, do your research.
Oh, I feel like I'm find Dino in trouble, man.
Like if you're in America, you can say whatever. No one you actually cannot get in trouble.
You're entitled to your
No.
opinions.
But here,
Even if it's an opinion.
there's some things you can talk about
Mhm.
that if you're, let's say, for instance, you get taken to court,
Ah.
they'll be like, hey man, the Constitution doesn't actually cover this. You can't be saying stuff like that. There's free speech, but it's limited. I don't think it's full, like you can just say whatever. I don't think so. Not that I know of.
So why can I not say that?
If I'm ignorant, someone please educate me.
I mean, if I go to court, I'd be like, "Man, I didn't know that."
Now you can appeal on anything. If I don't like you, you go in court. But if you can pay the bill, then that's all. That's the only thing that matters.
Mm.
If you look at me different, I'll be like, "Hey, judge, you look at me different. I'm taking you to court. I'm taking you to court."
I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You looking at me different. How am I looking at you?
You can take someone to court of anything. There's like a civil and because I do
America?
legal studies.
Or here.
No, both ways.
Oh,
You take the court for anything.
So if you want to take someone to court, you have to pay. They don't pay.
No, you gotta pay the service obviously for
Yeah.
the judge and the thing.
'Cause I heard some
lawyers
bull.
and
I
stuff.
heard some bull on YouTube. Apparently, anyway, any of the video, I'm not jumping.
Nah, that's for the
the
next
video is
for the next
ended.
episode.
Please like, comment,
So
comment,
if-
share,
who
subscribe.
wants to like conclude or
The video is done. Like I don't know how we're still.
Done the outro, bro.
I don't know how we're still dragging.
What's happening?
Nah, nigga, what the fuck?
Well, nigga realize shit.
You gotta realize
See that story line to me? When that nigga stood up on
It
the
ain't go too much.
Nigga stood up. I didn't even feel like he stood up.
I said, damn. Did this nigga just jump up or did you stood up?
No, that's
Kyle
crazy.
dropped down.
Especially, next time, change it up.
Yeah, low
Stand
key.
up.
That's what I said last time.
Like,
Like,
nah,
we should make a
low-key.
video where standing up. It's like a little bar,
Yeah, we don't always gotta be sitting.
Mhm.
Nah, man.
And they actually look sick too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Next time.
Nah, cause you niggas you can sit, you can stand up. I mean, for an hour thing, I'm staying in one spot. You can
Yeah.
sit back, stand up if you want, bro.
Yeah. Why can't you sit down for an hour?
Feel free.
All right.
What?
1, 2,
Feel free,
3.
man.
Nani?